Hello YouTube, welcome to vlog 2. Thanks for the comments and all the subscriptions that I had on the vlog 1. It went down really well, that one did, a bit of a laugh. When Brando and I fell over in his tractor, basically I fell over his lap and it was got all cow shit all over my phone, so I thought it was a bit of a cracking one. What am I doing now? I'm sitting in the middle of Stoke-on-Trent in the back streets on the old terraced houses. It's a bit of an old school round here. All the terraces are still here, and if you can see some on the side there. But I'm just going to head now. The rivers are in flood as usual, but I'm going to head down the road here now, and it's a little spot that I found probably 4 or 5 years ago, and I was actually amazed by, for an urban river, what fish were in it. I ended up catching some absolute whacking fish, but the problem was, last season I went down there, and people who've known me before will see it's like a bit of a concrete jungle. It runs next to near the M6, and it's just bit of a shithole really. Trolleys, the full lot in it, and so like I say, the problem was last year I noticed all season I kept calling down after I'd been fishing, and I only saw 1 or 2 small trout, probably half a pound, and that's the problem we've got in these sort of urban type places, especially in Stoke-on-Trent. Nobody cares about the river, they throw anything in it. There's been a well-known fish kill that happened about 2 years ago. Well, that was lower downstream than here. That wiped out 4 or 5 miles of fish. But this one has obviously never been recorded or known, because the fish he was full of fish, and something's gone in the river and killed him. So there is the other side of as in people taking fish, but I don't think that goes on as much as people make out. Anyone who wanted to fish out the Trent is beyond me. So I'm just going to head off down there now, and hopefully get some footage of the little section where I fish. Won't see much because it'll be in a bit of a flood, so it'll be one of my urban specials this season. Hopefully the trout will start showing up and there might be new fish moved in. So winner. See you in a bit.
Keep your eyes open, keep your mind open. I admit sometimes that I let the world crush me to a cold gas and I don't. But I have to figure out for myself that it's a cold day and it's not my fault. My worth is not dictated by values set up by passers by. Got to really scrub the grass, snipers true.
And welcome to the Hal Hole. I just thought I'd leave the camera running so you could hear that beautiful sound of running water. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, if you can hear running water, it's good for the soul. But we are next to the motorway, so you can hear all sorts going on. There's housing estates going up right by us. But I'm here on the Upper River Tent, and it's one of my favourite venues. It's hometown of Stoke-on-Trent. It's not a river that's known upper for its trout and grayling, but it's been a special one. It's one I've said earlier what I found about 5 years ago. But before I start, I'll just say where I am now. I'm sitting on a bridge, looking over into the Hal Hole concrete hole. On here is shamefully is a place where a lot of the homeless sleep. Vile when you think about it, really, that you'd have to sleep in a venue like this. I got to know a few over the years. I remember writing about it when I first come here. I used to have a laugh with the lads who were here, and they used to actually spot fish for me. So that was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So this is one of my favourites that's going to come up this season again. There's been problems with trout. Last year I noticed only 1 or 2 about, but the year before that there was a hell of a lot of big fish. I'm talking 3s, 4 pounders. I had a few of them. People who have followed me on Facebook over the years will have seen that I've caught quite a few of them. What's so special about here is it's just, obviously it's a vile place, but over the years with the rivers going so much cleaner, the industry in Stoke this used to run red, so therefore the fish have started to revive. In my experience, I've noticed that fish can recover within 2 or 3 years. You start to see an improvement. But also another reason that I have noted over the years from experience of fish kills is when the trout move in the winter to the gravels to spawn, which is well known, if there's no fish taking up the holes or the decent spots for the trout, they will stay there. I've actually proven that myself, and so hopefully we're on the upper Trent here. Fish will have come up this concrete run, and there will hopefully be places like, for example, I don't know if you can see up there, there's some ducks there now. There's actually a trolley, a Morrison's trolley, that's in the river, and what's happened is all the debris that's come down has actually made a hole for a trout, and you get a big trout and then a few sitting right behind it, which is insane really. Another thing to tell is, if you look on the far bank, you can see that there's like a lip, a concrete lip. I was told by someone on the council that was originally done because there was, while they were doing moving the Trent for the roads, that there was otters in the Trent, and so that had to be put in, but I've not seen any since. So the whole of this, what we're looking at here, is basically been channeled with concrete bowls. They have, to be fair, weaved the river with concrete as you go up, and it has helped for the fish to be there, so there is bonuses. Urban fishing, some people might ask, why am I showing people one of my spots here in Stoke-on-Trent? This is a certain type of fishing that's never going to get battered, as we call it. It takes a certain type of person to come and fish here, so it's good to share my stuff, and if anybody comes and catches on here, fair play to them. I love to see what's going on these sort of places. But yeah, this is one I'll be there at the start of the season, and you should see the trout moving in now. Another story to tell what happened on here to me. I have to climb over this wall here, these railings, and I have to get a rope and drop down. So as I waded through there last year, there was a big fish rising, an absolute monster fish. I hooked it, and it bolted straight into this flow here, straight downstream, and the hook pulled on. I mean, it was a serious fish, heart-stopping stuff. The thing with this urban stuff, you get people watching off the bridge and they just think you're absolutely insane, which I think we are as fishermen. So no, I'll be back here this year. Before I sign off, thanks for the comments, subscribers. Any comments you've got on here, please give us a thumbs up, like, any comments, and I'll answer them on there. I only do this for show my own stuff and show people, so it's nice to get people involved. That's why I do it. I'm never going to make any money out of it, it's just something I love. Live the dream. River's had a lot of problems with fuck